A killer deleted his YouTube videos to hide a murder, but deleted videos don't just disappear, and what investigators found inside them changed everything. Her name was Suzanne Eaton. She was a 59-year-old American scientist and professor of molecular biology at one of the most prestigious research institutes in Germany. Her job took her all over the world: conferences, lectures, collaborations with the brightest minds in science. By every measure, she was living an extraordinary life. But Suzanne wasn't just a scientist. She was a pianist, a double black belt in Taekwondo, and a woman who never missed her daily run no matter where in the world she was. In July of 2019, that daily run would cost her everything. Suzanne had traveled to the Greek island of Crete for a scientific conference. On the afternoon of July 2nd, she finished the day's sessions, spent time with her colleagues, and even sat down at the public piano in the venue lobby to play. She sent her goodbyes. She headed back to her hotel. Nobody there that afternoon knew they were seeing her for the last time. When she didn't show up for the 6 p.m. session, her colleagues got worried. By the next morning, July 3rd, with still no word from her, they called the police. Officers arrived at her hotel room. No answer. They got a spare key, opened the door, and found the room completely untouched. Everything still in place: luggage, documents, personal items, everything except her running shoes and workout clothes. Anyone who knew Suzanne understood immediately what that meant. She had gone for a run, and something had gone very wrong. Police launched a search across the surrounding area and popular running trails. Her family flew to Crete and posted a 50,000 euros reward for any information. The weather that day had been brutally hot. Early speculation was that she may have collapsed from the heat somewhere along her route. For 5 days, they found nothing. Then on July 8th, 2 young men wandered into one of the abandoned World War II bunkers scattered across the island, just exploring, just curious. About 200 meters in, one of them spotted a piece of burlap on the ground. He reached down and lifted one end. Underneath it was Suzanne Eaton. The autopsy report that followed was deeply disturbing. Multiple broken ribs, fractures throughout her body, a missing ear, injuries consistent with sustained, deliberate violence, evidence of sexual assault. This was not a heat collapse. This was not an accident. This was a predator. Investigators found tire tracks leading up to the bunker entrance. Those tracks were traced to a vehicle, and that vehicle belonged to a 27-year-old local man named Yanis Paraskakis, a sheep farmer, a married father of 2. When police brought him in, he stayed calm, said he had no idea that bunker existed, said being in the area was pure coincidence. Then, investigators opened his YouTube channel. Yanis had started the channel back in 2012, but just 2 days before Suzanne's body was discovered, he had gone through and deleted nearly every video he had ever uploaded. He thought that was the end of it, but deleted videos don't just disappear. When investigators recovered the deleted footage, they found video after video of Yanis exploring abandoned World War II bunkers across Crete, including the exact bunker where Suzanne's body was found. The man sitting across from them, the man who claimed he had never even heard of that bunker, had filmed himself inside it years before the murder. That single contradiction was enough. On July 15th, Yanis Paraskakis was formally arrested, faced with tire tracks, cell phone records, security camera footage, and his own deleted videos. Yanis broke. He told police he spotted Suzanne jogging along the road, made a U-turn, and hit her with his car. Twice, he loaded her unconscious body into his trunk, drove to the bunker on land his own family owned, and killed her there. Afterward, he drove to a nearby graveyard to clean the blood from his car. He later changed his story and claimed a demon had compelled him to do it. The court sentenced him to life in prison with no possibility of parole. But here's what most people don't know. Yanis called this a moment of impulse, a one-time act of madness. But the evidence tells a very different story. Before Suzanne's murder, 2 separate women had already reported to police that Yanis had tried to run them down with his car. Both cases were dropped. After his arrest, 6 more women came forward with the exact same story. 7 women in total, all targeted the same way, all along the same roads. And then there's what was found in one of those deleted videos. In the recovered footage, Yanis is seen inside that same bunker, and scattered across the floor around him are what appear to be human bones. Those bones were never recovered by investigators. They had vanished. And at one point in the video, a friend standing beside him says something that roughly translates to,
Είμαστε τώρα με ένα φακό και το φακού θα γίνει το φλάσ.
7 women, human bones. A friend's offhand comment about a body, Yanis Paraskakis called it one impulsive act. The evidence suggests he had been doing this for years. Suzanne Eaton traveled to Crete to share knowledge with the world. She was brilliant, disciplined, loved, and she was taken by a man who had almost certainly done it before. How many others? Nobody knows. If this story shocked you, you need to see the case I'm covering next. It's already in your recommended. Don't close out.